Hi guys, and welcome to another vlog series. We've come up to England for a couple of days to see Joshua, and whilst we're here we're going to go to Thorpe Park and Legoland. Whilst we're here we're staying in the Village Hotel and Fitness Club in Bracknell. And first impressions, there's a Starbucks. Ooh, look what Matthew's found.
Never had one of these in this country.
No, we haven't.
No, I don't.
It's proper posh. And yes, we are only here for a couple of days. I think we brought everything bar the kitchen sink. So we're staying in room 354. And that's the room. So as you enter, you have a little space to hang your clothes. There's an ironing board, an iron, full length mirror. TV, drawer space as well, and a desk to do some work and a place to make some tea and coffee. Two beds. Can't decide if they're doubles or queen size. Not sure. Bedside table, either side. And you know how I like my bedside table, so that's pretty cool. And then this is the bathroom. So toilet, plenty of towels for us, and a shower, walk-in shower. It's a lovely room. Nice big mirror to get ready in the morning as well. I like it. So let's have a look at our view. Matthew said it's not much of a view, so we'll have a quick gander. No, I wouldn't say we're paying for the view. But this is what the room looks like from this corner. Nice decorated wall. I like it. It'll do us for a couple of days. And there's my very handsome family bringing in all our things. So we brought with us a cool box because there's no fridge in the room, so we can keep our milk chilled and obviously our alcohol. We have bought some sandwich fillers for when we go to the parks, which will save us a bit of money on food, so we can make some sandwiches before we go to Thorpe Park and Legoland. So that's a good tip for you as well. If there's no fridge in your room, bring a cool box and you can keep milk chilled, and you can bring some snack items with you for the length of your stay. So we have met up with Josh and Danny tonight and had a cool catch up with them, and now we've just made it back to the room and we're going to settle down for the evening. So good night, see you in the morning. Good morning, we're just going to head down to breakfast now. So this is where we're sitting, and I'm starting with some Frosties, and we have apple juice. Like Kira's half asleep still, I think, aren't you? So that is Matthew's breakfast, and he's also got some fruit and yoghurt for later. That is Kieran's breakfast, and we have some coffee, and Matthew's also got some toast. So I'm going to go and get my breakfast now. So we have a nice selection of cereals to choose from, and a juice station. And the hot buffet then, we have some hash browns, scrambled egg, mushrooms and tomatoes, baked beans, bacon, sausage, and then yogurts and fruit, and some bread and pastries. The breakfast was really yummy, and I'll show you what we did as well. So I've got some more sausages and cut them up so we can bring those to Thorpe Park, and we got some pastries to bring to Thorpe Park as well. Good plan, yeah? So we're all done with breakfast, and our plans for today now are we're going to pick up Joshua and we're going to go over to Thorpe Park for the day. So this is my little food hack for us going to Thorpe Park. So we've got some sausages from breakfast. So we have a chicken tikka sandwich filler, and a chicken and sweet corn sandwich filler. So I'm going to make some sandwiches. We had Too Good To Go bag yesterday from Greg's, and if you want to see that video, I will link it here. I've got some sausage rolls and some pastries, so we'll bring those today to Thorpe Park as well. So I'm going to make us a packed lunch quickly, and we'll bring that to Thorpe Park with us, which will save us money on buying the food in Thorpe Park. So this is what I've just prepared for our lunch for us. So we have some crisps, some drinks, bottles of water and cans. This is what we had from the Too Good To Go bag. So we've got some corned beef bake and sausage rolls. That's from breakfast, and I just made some chicken tikka sandwiches and chicken sweet corn and mayonnaise, and a couple of pastries, and then some sweet goodies as well. So we've got some bakewell slices and some mini rolls and party rings. So I think that'll do us for a light lunch. What do you reckon? And of course we have a cool bag to put everything in, then that can go in the backpack and we carry it on our backs. So we've rested up in the hotel for a little while since breakfast, and I'll show you what I've been doing. I brought my colouring book. I know, I'm sad. I'm 51 going on 5. But yeah, so I'll show you the progression as we go through the holiday. Cute, huh? We're at Thorpe Park, baby! And look who's come to join us.
It's me, it's Josh, the guy. Everyone knows.
So how have you been doing, Joshua?
I've been so good. I've been working so hard. You'll never guess where I'm working.
No, that would be a nice
find
surprise.
Out later. My hair, the wind's really bothering my hair.
So yes, we've just arrived to Thorpe Park. Do. And the weather is not the best, but it could be worse. So we're in the queue to get into Thorpe Park, and we've been queuing for approximately 25 minutes, and the queue doesn't seem to be getting much smaller, and we don't seem to be getting in anytime soon. Nope. So now it is 12:05. We've been queuing for another 10 minutes, and the queue is still that big. So we made it into Thorpe Park, and it only took an hour and 5 minutes. Look at that nifty little shark. That's cool. So we'll have a quick little look in the shop. Now is probably a good time. It's early in the day, and so the shop is quieter. It'll get busier later. Hyperia. I know very little about Thorpe Park, I've just realised.
I don't expect you to know anything, because it's all
because I know nothing.
You know nothing, Mum. You know nothing. I know everything.
Okay, so give us the rundown then, Josh, about Thorpe Park.
Thorpe Park.
Tell us everything we need to know in a couple of sentences.
Theme park, UK, that has roller coasters in it. That also is fun. Fun.
Will I like the rides?
Nope.
Is there anything I would like?
You might like the water rides and the bumper cars.
Awesome.
That's it.
Okay.
I
What
like
is
it a lot.
Hyperia then? Is it a roller coaster?
So it is the
60 quid.
It is the UK's tallest and fastest roller coaster.
Is it the newest ride? Because
Yeah.
I don't remember ever going on
Yeah,
it.
it opened 2 years ago, I believe.
Oh. Right, there's a lot. Oh, there's denim jackets with Hyperia on them. How much are they then?
£70.
£70. Thank you, Matthew.
$70.
Is there anything on the back? No, it's not $70. It's £70. We're in Britain. So I remember when we came last time, I did the Swarm, which is like a four-row seater, is it? Or like there's long seats.
It's like there's like 2 on each side.
Okay, and there's
Swarm.
like it's
Oh, what on Saw? Swarm.
Swarm.
Yeah, Swarm is.
It's like big long ones, isn't it? So I remember doing that. I didn't mind that one. Saw I did not like at all.
I love it.
No, I didn't like
It's
Saw.
awesome.
And Colossus, I remember doing Colossus, but I can't remember what it's like. Joshua likes that. I think it has a very striking resemblance.
Oink.
Hold it up
I got
next to your
paper
head.
this now.
Hold up. Do you think it looks like him?
Yeah, there's something that looks like
He's getting his own back. He thinks I look like that.
you do though.
I'm going to have a go at trying to win one of these. because they are very cute. We have spent a couple of quid on it already, but I'm going to have another go. Okay.
So, Mum wants the Winnie the Pooh, don't you, Mum?
I'm going to have a go.
Have a go.
Right, gonna go again.
Yeah.
Come on, come on! Oh! So close! So close!
We're going to buy one.
You're going to do it again?
Yeah, last
gambling.
Last pound.
How many pounds have you put in already? 4. You having fun at least?
Yeah.
That was rubbish. That was rubbish.
Shall I go for Eeyore or still try Pooh?
Well, what would you rather, Eeyore or Pooh?
Well, I like them all, but which one do you think would be easier to
I
get?
think Piglet would be the easiest to get.
I don't want Piglet, that's the only one I don't want.
Okay then.
Piglet sucks.
I like Piglet.
Shall I go for, which one should I go for, Joshua?
Eeyore is too far away, he'll just fall.
Do you think so?
I think Tigger, maybe?
I think Tigger will get weighed down by Pooh.
Can you like edit in like quote?
Tigger will get weighed down by Pooh.
Yeah, Mum, so true. You were right. The Pooh weighed him down. Unlucky.
I'm not spending any more money. So this is a park overview. I bet it's nice in the summer. Bit rainy today, mind. Oh, these rides are, Josh, what's the one with the green track?
The one with the green track is Colossus.
Okay.
That's the 10 looping coaster.
Okay.
The really tall white one is Hyperia.
So that's the new one.
That is the new one.
Okay.
And then you have the black roller coaster,
Yeah.
which is Saw the Ride.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that is a water ride, is it? That one?
Yeah, I don't know the name of that one.
Okay. So Matthew, Joshua and Kieran have gone on Saw. I'm not that daft. So I'm waiting here with the bags. I'll show you a couple of the rides in this area. So that's the ride that they've gone on now, which is Saw. And then this one here is Hyperia. And there is currently an 80-minute wait for this ride. There's no way I'm going on that. No way, Jose. And in this area we've also got a Burger King. What ride did you go on? Saw, wasn't it? Saw. What did you think of it?
I thought it was awesome. It's awesome.
What did you think of it, Kieran?
It was good. Yeah.
Yeah?
Not to be mistaken with Soren.
Soarin's. Would you say Soarin's boring?
Soren's boring compared to that.
And Saw is
Very good.
sawsome.
Awesome.
Sawsome.
You just say.
Not for me. So I think they're going on Hyperia now. Is that what it's called? Hyperia. And so I've come in here to have a change of scenery with a cup of tea because I'm a bit chilly. A nice warm cup of tea will do the trick.
Sausages.
Buy your sausages. So my food hack is going down well.
Oh yeah.
We haven't had to pay for food. But the tea wasn't bad. The tea was $2.69. So that was not extortion.
Really?
It's $2.15 now in Tesco.
If you get that in Tesco's, do you get that in a cup?
Yeah. But beggars can't be choosers. I'm cold. Do you like my sausages, Joshua?
You have a delicious sausage, Mum. Thank you.
Oh, cakes. Yum yum.
Yum, yum. You sit down.
It's 5 o'clock now, so the park is shut in. I'm still waiting for the others to come back from Hiberia. It's mad to think that the most fun I've had was queuing to come in. Oh well, you can't win them all. So they've just come back now. What did you go on? Was it Hiberia?
Yes.
And was it good?
It is really good. It's really high, but it's really good. The amount of air time you have in it is ridiculous.
Where's Joshua?
He's been sick because it was too much for him. He's a bit of a lightweight when it goes on
the rides.
Yeah, he needs to go on like little kiddies rides. So yeah, Josh, put on your big boy pants.
Yeah.
What did you think of it, Kieran?
It was quite good. We waited too long and it was a bit short, but yeah.
Yeah, I thought it might be a bit longer, but it's the closest to Velocicoaster I've been on.
Okay.
The height in the first drop is unreal. And there's so much air time. Like you're off your seat pretty much all of the ride.
I was
You would
saying,
have loved it.
would I? You've been on 2 rides, isn't it?
Yep.
So
All
how
of
long
2
were the
rides.
queues for each ride?
The first one was 15 minutes, but I think that was pretty close, 55. I can't remember. I think we were queuing for about 2 hours.
What, for Hiberia? We've only really been sat here for 2 hours.
I believe so.
I know, I watched 2 YouTube programs that were like 35 minutes each long.
I reckon we were close to 2 hours. Do you reckon on that? I can't remember the time we went in, but I could have sworn I thought it's an hour and a half. We should be coming out with about 4:30. It's now 5 o'clock.
We're going to Legoland in a couple of days, so I'm hoping I'll be able to do more things in Legoland. But I haven't minded so much today, not doing very much. I've sat here, it's been a bit cold, so I'm freezing now, but ready to go into the spa, into the swimming pool and laze around in the heat now tonight, so that'll be fun. I've been calling the ride Hiberia all day. It's Hyperia.
What were you calling it?
Hyberia. It's Hyperia. Do you rate it?
Change the word hype to dire.
No. So that's the ride there. I know I showed you earlier, but you can see it again as soon as I waited 2 hours for them.
Hello.
Hello. I've had a fun day today, Josh.
I bet you have, Mother. What have you gotten up to, huh?
I said the most fun I've had was queuing to come in.
Yeah, well, you basically experienced all we did, minus the coasters. So.
I've been calling that Hiberia all day.
It's Diperia. Kieran's joke, isn't it, Kieran?
No, he was trying to get me to say diarrhea.
No, he was trying to say Diperia. It's Diperia.
Even though the park is now shut, Joshua can still tell us what these rides are.
Yes, I certainly can. So the big one,
That
the
the-
top hat.
Is
right
that
there.
the one that the roller coaster just went over?
Yeah, that is stealth.
Okay.
It literally is just that, you know.
Okay.
It's just a gimmick.
So that's the swarm there, is it? I remember going on that. I didn't mind that one, I think. I can't remember.
Yeah, that one's alright. I'd say
The
that.
swarm.
I'd say that and probably Nemesis are the 2 most zoo-friendly coasters here. Yeah, I agree. You know, yeah.
Yeah.
Going up. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, let's have a look at this then. I'll stop for a minute so we can see the ride in action.
Look at that.
So this is the swarm. Buzz buzz. Yeah, I think the scariest thing I found about that was hanging over the sides. But the actual coaster itself, I think, is not too bad,
It's a good one.
if I remember correctly.
Short.
Do you remember the rides? Do you remember which one you liked?
Well, I liked Stealth as well. Soar I like. Colossus.
I remember going on saw and I hated it.
It is very rickety now. It hasn't aged very well, to be fair. I think it's been retracted recently, though, I think.
Right, are we going to make a move? It's ironic that you could buy saw socks because in the film he has to cut off his foot. Spoiler!
Actually, just said sell one sock then.
Yeah. I like those. They're very cute. So we've made it back to the village hotel and we're going to go straight out for food. We're not even going to go back to our room. So we've ordered our food. What have you ordered, Kieran?
The chili cheese.
A burger, is it?
Yeah, which is chili beef, Mexican cheese, jalapeno, salsa, sour cream, lettuce and tomato. I don't want the tomato.
You want the tomato, just take it out then. And I've ordered a giant Yorkshire pudding with a chicken skewer, chipotle sausage, roasted carrots and parsnip, roast potatoes and gravy, and a frozen pina colada. It's very loud in here, so I won't film much. And Matthew's ordered the fish and chips. It's Friday today, so there's a deal on for fish and chips. £15 with a drink. So this is quite a busy little restaurant, pub. So that's Kieran's burger. Looks yummy. It's hard to see it. You'll have to show me the cross section when you bite into it.
And I got Guinness.
And a Guinness. And then Matthew's got fish and chips.
For a change.
And that's mine. That looks delicious.
Interesting, isn't it?
Yeah. Mine has got Marmite gravy on it. So that is a parsnip. Yummy. I know people either love it or hate it, but I love it. That's the cross section of Kieran's burger.
I've got two burgers, two parties, yeah?
Yeah.
Looks nice, is it nice?
Yeah.
And your fish and chips good?
Very nice.
So we're all done with dinner. The only thing I would say about my meal was it was supposed to be chipotle sausages, but it was the same sausages we had for breakfast. But it wasn't a big issue because those sausages were delicious anyway. But other than that, the meal was absolutely yummy. So big thumbs up. We're now going to use the spa facilities, so I'm in the changing rooms right now. So I'm going to put the camera away and catch up with you in the room. And we're back in the room. So we've just come up from the spa and I've had a nice hot shower to get all that chlorine off. And today has been a bit of a mixed bag, to be honest with you. It's not been my favourite theme park day that I've ever had. We queued outside for over an hour to get into Thorpe Park today, and the weather was a bit cold and drizzly, and I didn't actually get to go on any rides. So I basically stayed with the bags while Matthew, Joshua and Kieran went on the rides. But having said that, it was lovely to catch up with Joshua, seeing him after we haven't seen him for a little while. We've had a lovely meal tonight and we've been to the spa, so that was really lovely as well. And that's it. Now we're going to chill in the room for the rest of the evening. But I hope you've enjoyed this video, and the next time I will be catching up with you is at Legoland on Sunday. So if you've enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up and like and subscribe. And if you enjoy these city breaks, then why not check out this video where we celebrate Joshua's graduation. Good night. No star.
You're not to me.